Hello friends, Mel Jeffcoat here, and we're going to jump right into another little example from Ramon Lull. And if you are just tuning in, there is now a playlist where you can see the previous videos and get caught up if you find this interesting. So we're going to take a look at the next part of this EFG triangle from figure T. As a reminder, here is figure T, and it's in the full version, but I simplified it down into just the triangle that we are talking about. So last time we talked about temporal beginnings, the beginning in time, and that's over here at this E vertex of the triangle, beginning, and there's time. So the next thing to look at is beginning in quantity or beginning in space, and this is just the same thing, but you're looking at when does the first physical manifestation of whatever you're analyzing happen. And again, this is subjective. It depends on how you decide what the beginning is. Take, for example, building a building. You could say that the laying the first stone of the foundation is the beginning of the building. That's a very traditional way of looking at it. But that's not the first physical thing that happens. You could say that digging the hole for the foundation is the first physical beginning of the building. Or even grading and preparing the land. You could make a case for it. But I've said this before. The thing to keep in mind here is that figure T is not here to give you answers. It's here to lead you in thinking. You have to do the thinking yourself. You get to decide how some of these things work out. But figure T gives you, it helps you generate avenues of inquiry. So there's an example here in real life. Here in Wheeling, West Virginia, there is a theater that was built downtown in the 1920s. It's a beautiful theater. It's still around. An interesting thing about it, though, is that it's really overbuilt. Like, the foundation and the walls are just much, much bigger, much stronger than they need to be for the size of the building. And there's a reason for that. The reason is that the developers, the builders, intended to add on an entire hotel on top of the theater. The theater was phase one, and then they were going to build this beautiful, luxurious hotel over the top of it. The only problem is there was the Great Crash and then the Depression before it could be built, and it never was built, other than the fact that you could say that it had a bit of a beginning, in that those walls and those foundations were built so strong to support it. But other than that, that hotel only exists as an idea. And you will recognize that from the first triangle of figure T, where you can compare ideas and objects. Another example of doing this, because the idea of the hotel, you can see it in the physical way the building was built, even though the hotel itself was never actually built or realized. So that's it for tonight. We will move on to looking at cause, the beginning in terms of cause. And if you want to get caught up or revisit any of the videos, you can just go on over to the playlist that will appear as a link. So thank you for watching, and until next time, keep exploring.